Hi, I'm Mike with Mike'sTravelGuide.com, and welcome to another episode of our weekly Q&A travel show, the show that helps you plan your trip to Europe. So we recently returned from a trip of southern France, and the trip really was based around Marseille and cities around Marseille, and they included Cassis, Aix-en-Provence, Eurail, and Avignon. And needless to say, we had a fantastic time. This is really one of our favorite areas to visit in Europe. And since our return, we got a lot of questions about this trip. And a few came from Tara. In our episode today, we're going to answer her questions. Hi Mike, your site is awesome. Thank you. I love to see the calanques from the boats and from the hill. I'll be traveling from Nice by train. I'd like to stop over for 2 nights, then continue to Avignon. Is it easy to do without renting a car? Thanks, Tara. Hello, Tara. Thanks so much for your questions. Yeah, it's really easy to get from Nice to Cassis and then Cassis to Avignon. What you're going to want to do is you're going to take a train from Nice to Toulon, and you're going to make a transfer in Toulon for a train bound to Marseille. And you're going to exit the train at Cassis. Now, once you're finished touring Cassis, you're going to take a train from Cassis bound to Marseille, and then you're going to make a transfer in Marseille for a train bound to Avignon. Thank you, Mike. This is my first trip to France, so I'm not familiar with anything. Your blog helps a lot. Is Cassis very walkable? How to get to the hill and see the calanques from above? Sorry for so many questions. I spent many days researching, but still did not find my answers. Regards, Tara. One of the things I do suggest is that you visit Eurail on the way. Eurail is a great city, and if you can spend a day or two there, that's a great place to visit. Now, as far as getting around Cassis, Cassis is a very walkable city. What you're going to want to do is once you arrive at the Cassis train station, you're going to have to take a bus or a taxi to get from the train station to the city center. But once you're in the city center, pretty much everything is accessible on foot. You should not have any problems at all. And if you want to visit the first calanque, it's very easy to do on foot. All you got to do is walk west of the beach and then look for the signs, and when you see the signs for the calanque trails, just follow that. And you'll walk right over to the first calanque. And you can kind of make your way down to the water level and see the marina. It's a really fun trip to do. And now it's time for this week's travel tips. One of the things we suggest is not purchasing a Eurail Pass if you're visiting the southern portion of France. This is very accessible by regional train. And because it's regional train and not high-speed train, you can purchase your tickets at any time and you're going to pay the same price. Now, one of the things we do suggest is when you arrive at the train station from an inbound trip, we suggest you purchase your outbound tickets while they're in the train station. And one thing that will do is that will save you some time and possibly prevent you from missing a train on your outbound journey. But it'll also let you know if there's a strike coming, let's say, on your outbound journey that may delay your trip. So it's a very easy thing to do. Now, another thing we suggest, if you're in Cassis and you want to take a hike or a tour along the to and from the calanques, we suggest that you bring plenty of fluids to keep yourself hydrated. And you may want to bring a snack as well, because there's no place to purchase any type of drinks or food on the trails. And now it's time for this week's recommendations. One of the things we really enjoyed on our trip to Cassis is taking a boat tour of the calanques. It's not that expensive and it really is worth doing. Another thing we really enjoyed as well was taking an e-bike tour around Cassis and through the vineyards. And you can do this through Cassis Velo. They offer rentals, but they also offer e-bike tours. And finally, we really enjoyed Angelina Restaurant. This is a great restaurant, and by far it's the best restaurant we went to in Cassis. So those would be our recommendations for things to do and where to eat in Cassis. Well, that's it for this episode. Thanks so much for watching. Please do me a favor and like this video and subscribe to our YouTube channel.